Hello everyone. Now this video is a follow-up from the last video on denying yourself. So if you haven't already watched that, please watch that video after this one because these two videos work together for a unified message. Okay, so now let's say you have denied yourself. You've laid it all down at the foot of the cross. The sin, the old habits, the pride, and even the dreams you once held on to so tightly. But now what? Because if you're honest, after the letting go, it feels like you're standing in midair. You've stepped off the ledge, you've surrendered control, but now you're asking, where do I go from here? And this is where it gets real. So please know that this is coming from my heart as I really do know what it feels like to be in this place. But thankfully, Jesus doesn't just say, deny yourself. That's just the beginning. He says, follow me. And following him means trusting. But trusting Jesus isn't just a poetic phrase we sing on Sunday mornings. It's daily and it's practical. And sometimes it's even terrifying and uncomfortable. It's like Peter stepping out of the boat. The storm is raging, the waves are real, and yet Jesus says, come. And Peter walks on water. But he only stays up until what? Until he stops trusting, until his eyes shift from Jesus to the storm. Now, maybe this sounds familiar to you. Some of you have denied yourselves, but you are still staring at the waves. You're wondering if letting go was a mistake. Your flesh probably wants to take control again, to fix it, to figure it out, or just to do something. But this is the moment where your faith grows or folds. Do you revert to what is comfortable or that which is familiar? Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your paths straight. It doesn't say just to trust him with some of your heart or just on the easy days or when things make sense. It says all your heart. Now that means when the finances don't look too good, or when the doctor's report is bad, when your prayers seem unanswered, or even when the storm doesn't stop. What you do is you trust. You trust in his character. You trust in the fact that he is sovereign and rules over everyone and everything. And here's the thing. Trusting Jesus isn't passive. It's not sitting around hoping things magically work out. It's actively choosing to believe that he is good, even when you don't see the outcome yet, and making sure that you commit and surrender your plans and actions to God for his glory and not for your convenience. It's waking up each day and saying, Lord, I am yours, lead me. I trust you more than I trust me. In fact, I especially trust you more than I remotely trust me. And that's the place of surrender. When you begin to trust, he begins to build something new. Psalm 37 verse 5 says, commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will do this. He will act. Not maybe, not possibly, he will. So what now? Well, now you fix your eyes on Jesus. Now you walk with him, even when the path is unclear. Now you live by faith and not by sight, because the one you gave up everything for is worth trusting with everything you have. He didn't call you to step out just to leave you stranded. He called you to himself, and in him you are safe, even in the storm. Now, thank you all for watching, and if I'm able to give any of you guidance with a Bible-based answer, I will. Just place any questions or comments below. Thanks again, and God bless.